Well, Alex, Flattery leads the way for Sioux City East tonight in a win over Abraham Lincoln. Alex, you guys started fast. You hold on for a pretty dominant win. What are your thoughts on tonight?
I just think that on the defensive end we got it done, which turned into offensive points for us. And it's really a team effort in the zones that we run and stuff like that. So,
what were you guys doing defensively that led to the success?
we just are able to pressure the ball, which leads to denials in other spots, which then we get turnovers off of.
Seemed like you guys offensively were able to work a lot of inside out and get a lot of points, off turnovers in transition. Speak to how important that is to what you guys want to do offensively.
It's super important. Recently, we've really been working on that to make sure that we can get those points on the scoreboard for that night. So, yeah.
6 wins in a row now for your team. What do you feel it has that has kind of flipped the switch and led to this recent success?
I think we really have the end goal in mind, which is state, and we do have a lot of seniors, and we really just want to play for them and give them all that we can for them.
What's the approach going into the rest of the season and ultimately into the postseason?
Just win games, do whatever we can to win, defensively and offensively.
All right, Coach, fast start, pretty convincing win for your team tonight on the road in conference. What are the takeaways?
I loved our defensive effort tonight. We made some adjustments in mid-January in terms of just where some players are playing defensively, and it's been really good for us, and it worked again tonight. So really happy there. Loved the way we played offense early on. I just thought our shot selection wasn't great in the second half, and we'll have to look at the film. They did a better job defensively in the second half, and shots just didn't fall. But again, when you're on the road, you got to play great defense, and we did that tonight.
How much did what you guys do well defensively set up success on the offensive side?
Yeah, if you look at Alex's night, who had a great night, she got a ton of tips in transition, and we knew they were going to play some multiple defensive fronts, and so we just thought going into it, if we can play fast, get some tips and steals, and play 3-on-1, 2-on-3s, and type of transition, that's the game we want to play.
And with the style you guys are playing, obviously the depth needs to be there. It was tonight. Speak to that.
Yeah, we've got some young kids. Ellie Harris had a great night tonight, and that's a player that we've just probably started to play since mid-January. Ivy Melhoff's been great. Livy Wells, Addie Harris, she turned over a little bit, but she's given us great effort defensively and rebounding, and so those guys are just giving us. And we talked to our team. It's late in the year, you're going to be tired, and so if we can play some depth, I think it's huge for our team.
6 in a row now for your team. Maybe you don't want to be playing necessarily your best basketball right now, but do you feel like you guys are at least trending in that direction?
Yeah, we certainly are. In the last few games, we've played some really good. You go back to the Glenwood game, we played great there, and we're shooting the ball better, and that's probably the thing that in the first 2/3 of the season we just didn't shoot it very good. But Caleb Benson's getting hot from the arc. Taylor's shooting better from the arc. Megan's been pretty consistent. So just seeing some of that, and then Alex has really made a huge stride forward in terms of her aggressiveness, so it's been good.